Day 113. Wendy just dropped us off. I love that diesel. We're up here on the hill. We're doing our 11-mile march into Damascus. We're all here and present. I almost forgot this phone in his truck. It fell out of my pocket and slid down behind the seat. And he was pulling out, and I was like, I do my video. And I was looking for my phone and wallet, and my phone wasn't there. So
phone and wallet. We're just gonna search.
That was really impeccable luck. But here we go. We're doing it. This is the trail this morning. We started at McQueen Gap, headed into Damascus. We got about 3,200 foot of descent today down into Damascus. We're currently at like 3,900 feet above sea level. We were talking to Wendy, and he was saying that they had 16 below zero Fahrenheit Christmas Day, like a year or two back, at that campground we stayed at. The campground itself is actually like 3,000 feet, 3,100 feet above sea level. I did not realize that, and that's why it was so cold. Like every night it was cool. A lot cooler than I thought it would be at that campground, but I didn't realize we're that high above sea level right there. But this is the trail. It's supposed to be some rolling hills, relatively open into Damascus. This section of trail has actually been overall really mild. Of course, we broke it up over 5 days, doing 4-mile section here, 6-mile section there. So, but it really has been relatively mild. If you were starting in Georgia and everything was going well, you'd have your trail legs. You could really step on out through here for sure. Everyone talks about that, and I definitely can see it. So anywho, milestone today would be in Virginia. Big achievement. Very excited for that. And now we got 500 and what was it, like 60 miles in Virginia. It just blows my mind. These things are vicious. We've been walking through them now for the last 200-300 yards. And
stinging nettles.
they're ripping our arms up. And this trail is all walked over. Like it is walked over. Well, we did it. We're here. Virginia, Tennessee. Virginia. We're in Virginia. It's very exciting. It really is a big milestone for me. Virginia is a huge state. I'm excited for it, actually. 500 plus miles in Virginia, 560, I think. It's a long ways, but we made it. We made it, Virginia. Four states down and stepping. Still stepping. There's the sign, and here's the line. Virginia. I say Virginia's for lovers. Let's figure that out. I lived in Virginia for 5 years, so it's kind of like coming home. I lived way up north in Winchester, Virginia, but it was right on the trail. So, I don't know. It's just a really neat feeling to be in a home that was, a state that was home for a while, so. And I used to drive tractor and trailer in Virginia, and I'd run down to Roanoke and delivering windows, and up into West Virginia delivering windows. So it'd be neat to walk up the Appalachian Trail, and it kind of, goes along 81. I was looking at it the other day, and it winds all over Virginia. It goes way up near the West Virginia border, and so it's gonna be an interesting haul. So yeah, we got 3.5 miles into Damascus, and then. We've gotten Air BNB, Snow Bear found that, and I'm going to restructure and get my next course of action figured out for Virginia. I have a lot of resupply because of the campground and stuff we stayed at. Jen sent me a 7-day. I got like 5 days worth of food in my bag. So I'm gonna be making my own resupply and bumping it forward for me instead of Jen sending me one, because I have so much food. But yeah, so we're gonna structure up and get stepping into Virginia and go from there. And if the Virginia trails are like this, I mean, this trail has been literally the easiest trail on trail since I can't remember. Like, this whole section's been extremely easy. So we'll see. Alrighty. Woohoo! We're coming into Damascus. I'm so excited. I've hiked from Springer Mountain to Damascus. I can't explain it. I cannot explain it. This is huge day. Huge day.
It's a milestone.
I just never thought I would make it this far. And I know that sounds awful, but so much stuff has happened on this journey, and it's so far from over. But we're literally walking out of the trail into Damascus. Such a great feeling. It's such a great feeling. And we all did it. We all did it together. We all hiked through it together. We did the stretch together. It just lined up. And in the arch, this is where we're right here. You come out and you just come down these streets, and the arch is right over there. It's right where all the vendors were and for trail days. Wow. Woohoo. I cannot believe it. When we were here a few weeks ago with trail days, all the vendors and all the people, I mean, all this grass was right full of vendors and people. And this is where we walked. Like, this is actually where I did my video for trail days. We stood right there and I walked that way down through all the vendors. Woohoo! And I didn't even realize there was a shelter there when the trail days was going on. Yep. There's a little shelter right there. I didn't even see it during trail days.
Yeah, I didn't either.
It's a whole shelter.
You gotta get a picture.
Woo. Afternoon, day 114 at our Air BNB. It's absolutely awesome here. Today is Sawyer Permethrin day. I have my glasses on for eye protection. That's all I got out here on trail. I'm wearing my gloves. I'm wearing my gloves for hand protection. Any overspray will get on the gloves and help protect them. They're not rubber, but it's all I got. And then I got my clothes laid out here on the ground. My tent was actually damp from the other day, so that's drying, but I'll probably put my stuff on that for overspray. And my primary focus is my Jolly Gear shirt and my pants is my primary focus. And there's nothing here for all of us to share treatment. Well, for the most part, it's 5 outfits, but so we're taking a zero today, doing a slack pack tomorrow, zeroing. Today's Friday, slack packing Saturday, zeroing Sunday, then we're back out on trail on Monday. And I know you're like, man, are you ever gonna hike? All you do is taking zeros. I'm feeling the same thing. I feel that. I'm getting a little frustrated with all the zeros and neros and all that, but we just got to Virginia and I'm really, really, really feeling strong. And I'm getting excited to try to settle into a good 10 to 13 mile routine. With just Neros. But life is life, and you cannot hard plan this stuff. You hear me talk about it all the time. You kind of got to go with the flow, and this is what works right now. And especially with the group of people I'm with as well. It's just what works for all of us, and we're having a great time. And having a great time is equally as important as hiking the trail and crushing miles. So you gotta find that mix. But so I'm shooting to get prepared and get my stuff permethrin for ticks and everything, and get stepping up through Virginia and doing the 12-13 mile days, and just getting a last little bit of R&R and prep to settle into that. So enough on that. This is what we're doing today. Permethrin is important. Ticks are real, and it's any little thing you can do to help prevent ticks from getting on you or biting you is huge. And I sadly do not do enough tick checks, and I got to start doing that more, because I guess up through Virginia this time of year, ticks can become pretty heavy. So anywho, permethrin, that's what we're doing. Let's do it. Oh, and I have an N95 mask. I carry this with me just in case the mask rules came back in. I have this in my bag, so I'll be wearing this for breathing. You do not want to get that permethrin in your lungs. You don't want to get it on your skin. You want to be very careful with it. All I have is shorts to wear, but I'll be doing my best with that, keeping it off my skin. Just saw a huge groundhog go in that culvert over there. It's gone, so I can't show it to you. But all right, and we have all kinds of bunnies. We have all kinds of bunnies here. Last night right here against the tree line, there was like 6-7 bunnies running around feeding. They were so cute to watch and see. So, and last night we had 2 or 3 deer up here in the field. It was very, very fun to see and watch and enjoy. So, all right, when you're on the hike, you just got to enjoy it. You just kind of got to go with the flow, and this is the flow right now, even though I know I got to get the miles in, I got to get step in, and I'm not really worried about that, but it's a through hike. You got to do it. So at the end of the day, you still got to figure out how to get the miles. So, but the Air BNB is what works for all of us. It's a great deal, great scenario, great place to hang out for a couple days. So that's what we're doing. See it. Look what Snow Bear, baby. It's like this huge omelet. And Timeout's over here going, you better take a picture of that before you wreck it. I'm like, I'm gonna wreck it. I'll be Wreck-It Ralph. Look at this thing. Snow Bear's awesome. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Morning. Day 115 in Damascus. Snow Bear and I he's right up there. Snow Bear and I are doing a 7-mile slack pack back into Damascus today. And then we're taking a 0 tomorrow and planning the next week. We're headed out try to do our best to do 10 to 12 mile days for 2 to 3 nights. And then Timeout is going to be sorting out her knee issue and in the area, and she will come and pick us up and resupply us as we need. And hopefully her knee will heal up and she'll be back on trail with us. So that's what we're hoping. We got to go up over this monster, and it's all downhill back into Damascus. And then Timeout will drop us off here where she dropped us off today, and we'll head northbound and down. All right, stepping. Just got a slack pack, really light pack today. A few snacks and some water, and that's it. Day 116. The rest is over. Monkey on the back. 4-day supply. Epic bridge. Snow Bear and I are hiking together for the next few days. I'm looking to do around 10 miles today to a shelter, but we're not positive on that because we don't set hard plans. We're going to be doing 6 or 7 to some tent sites and assess the situation. Look how beautiful it is here. It's amazing. It's absolutely amazing here. And yeah, we're headed towards Mount Rogers and so many other cool places. So we have quite a bit of up right out of the gate, a bunch of switchbacks and all that. So we're taking it easy, getting our bodies warmed up. The Air BNB was really nice, and just enjoyed it. Enjoyed the being with other hikers and chatting and having fun. And Snow Bear is an amazing cook. Not as good as my wife, but he loves to cook, and he made all kinds of yummy breakfasts for us. And yeah, so here we go. Back in the woods and getting warmed up and stepping. I love stepping. I love it. I just love stepping. You know, you take 3 days off and you get a little sore here, a little sore there. Your body stiffens up and you get all this stuff rattling around your head. And it's just awesome to get out here and get stepping. So that's what we're doing. Oh, and we saw this dude down the road with a tent strapped to the back of his car. And we're like, there's no way he's going up the road with that, is it? And Timeout took us up to our drop-off point. We're standing there, and this guy come up the road, driving up the road with this tent lashed to the back of the car. And we're like, man, we hope we got his wife in the car before he went up the road. I don't know. It's nuts. I have seen it all now. I have seen it all. Like, I don't even... It was nuts. I got pictures of it. I barely got them, but I got them. Here we go. Hiker just came down through, so there's a bear on the trail. I'm so excited I might actually get to see a bear finally on the trail. My wife sent me a video of a monster black bear in our field back home. It's like, man, it's crazy. I expected to see bear out here and I haven't got to see one. I have to go back home to see one. So maybe we'll get to see one, people. He said it was right here, but I don't see it. I'll shut up. There's a black bear right here. I just heard him, but I can't find him. He's close. You're all clear, Snow Bear. There's a bear right here. I heard him, but I can't find him. Okay. He's right here. But you're fine. You hear him? Yeah, he's right here somewhere. I can't find him. Oh, I see him. He's looking right at me. It's recording this time. He's right there. He's foraging, eating. He don't even care that we're here.
Our first little bear. See him way in the woods? Right there. Oh, there he goes. He's moving. Come out right there. Find that big tree. There he is.
He's walking that hill line right along with our trail. Throwing rocks at us.
Right there.
Wow. He's only like 40 yards from us.
Yeah.
Up on the side hill there. He just kicked off a big rock, came tumbling down the hill by us.
There he is.
Hacks off break number 2. It is hot. Look at us. We're like, whew, this is 79 degrees, but it is so sticky today. And this shade and these rhododendrons, we've been in these most of the day and in trees, it keeps us cooler, but it is still hot. Look at these bags I got. I don't know what these are from. But yeah, there's water right there in the culvert, and we're gonna camel up, we're gonna drink a lot and just take a break here. 20 minutes, figure out what we're gonna do the rest of the day.
Nice little break. Yeah.
Well, Virginia Creeper Trail, we got dropped off on the Creeper Trail.
Yeah.
We did not have to do the bump we just did, but we just hammered ourselves up over that mountain, back down over, and now we're on the Creeper Trail. Yeah. We got like 3 miles to go to the shelter, 2 miles to go to the shelter.
Yeah.
And now we'll get run over by bikes, pedal bikes. Pretty.
Yeah.
She's smoking you.
Yeah.
How you doing? Catch one of these pedals in the shin, I'll know it. Whew. We're trying to keep to our lane in the high traffic area. How you doing? Whew, good. Got a brook and a path way down in there. And we have fast moving mountain bikes and creeper trail here. And that is a long bridge. Look at that bridge. That thing is long. Whew. We didn't turn anywhere, did we? We weren't supposed to turn anywhere, were we? This is a long bridge. Come across that long bridge, and now we go left
Back into the woods.
into the mountains. That is really neat. I'm sure I've seen it on videos, but I can't remember it. Yeah, that's a pretty neat bridge. Oh, we made it. 10 miles. Lost Mountain Shelter. We're looking to shoot for that one tomorrow. Thomas Knob Shelter, 13 miles. That's our ultimate goal, but we'll see. This place is busy.
Yeah.
But there's a really nice tent site right over here. We're gonna go and set up, claim our spot, and a lot of tenting here, and we are ready to tent. That's my pitch for the night. We're gonna get to bed. It's 5:30. We did great today. Got a full 10-mile day in. The heat is something else. Again, it wasn't crazy hot, but the humidity and walking in those rhododendrons was like walking in a swamp. Like, I can't explain it. Those rhododendrons like held in this moisture and heat that I've never experienced before in my life. And it was like someone had a tractor beam sucking the energy right out of me. It was really nuts. So this Lost Mountain Shelter has a really nice water source. So we're gonna drink, hydrate, relax, and hopefully grab a bite to eat here in a little bit and get to bed. We're gonna do our best to get up early and try to beat this heat. I'm not a morning person, you know that, and Snow Bear's a morning person. I'm not, but I'm gonna do my best to get up and get to stepping, because hiking in this heat is hard. If I can get 6, 7, 8 miles out of the way before the heat kicks in, that'd be nice. So I'm gonna set some alarms, and not voice alarms, I hate that, but my watch has vibration alarms, and there's a way to make my phone vibrate, so I'm gonna set that up too. So, well, I've also just remembered I forgot to wish the fathers happy Father's Day. I just got in my tent and on my air mattress after pigging out. It was so hot today, like I didn't think I'd eat that much, and then I got just eating food after we cooled off. I got up in here and got pitched, and the breeze came in, and we're 3,800 feet above sea level, and it just cooled off. We got cooled off, and man, I was hungry. I done tore up like 8 of Jen's cookies she sends me, and 4 handfuls of nuts and almonds and peanuts, and then a whole big dehydrated meal with oil, and oh, wow. But I say that because I just hope that the fathers out there had a wonderful day, and I hope they were able to have a big old barbecue and eat lots and hang out with the family. When we were on the creeper trail earlier today, there was a ton of dads out and granddads out biking that creeper trail. So happy Father's Day, dads. I hope you had a wonderful day. I really do. Dad days are special because dads are important too. And thank you, Dad, for helping me become the man I am today, and it means a lot to me, and it really means a lot to me. It means a lot to me that you're still a part of my life, and it means a lot to me that you get to see me do this. a lot of people are out here on the trail. They've lost loved ones, and it's really sad that they've lost those loved ones. And I'm very grateful to have my mom and dad still with me and able to see me go through this and experience this trail. So anyways, I love you, Dad. Thank you very much.